Hey everybody, welcome back. Monday night, May 11th. Can't believe I'm out here. Some other plans fell through, so I was able to get out in the shop again and finish some parts. Super stoked. The parts for the Coot are in the back of my pickup right now, safely stored. I'll be delivering them later this evening after I'm done with this stuff. I just want to bring you another update. I'm going to be spraying more of the UTEC Epoxy E350 black. This stuff is awesome. This is what I use for chassis black, under hood parts. I use it for everything. It's really awesome stuff. It's mixed 2-to-1. Sprays easy, very durable. It has a window of, I believe, 7 days for body work or top coating, for you guys who are familiar with that term. I'm going to be spraying it with my Finex FX300, which is kind of an overall do-it-everything kind of gun for me. Works good. So here's what I've got to spray tonight. Inspection cover for the tranny, water pump pulley. I'm going to finish up the wheels for my father-in-law. These are the 15 by 6.5. And then this is my set of Tri-5 wheels. In an earlier video, I talked about the rivets. These are original Tri-5 Chevy 2-piece riveted wheels, and they're cherry. I got a really good deal on them. I found out from another supplier that I probably should have paid about no less than $400 for this set of wheels. I've got the whole set for 80 bucks, so smoking deal. But the issue with these is, in 1955 through 57, maybe some years before and after, these were designed for an inner tube. Look at the size of the valve stem on this late model wheel versus that. So what we got going on here, the rivets are normally right here. What I did is I sealed the rivet area. There's 4 areas on each wheel, 3 rivets at each area, with 3M window weld windshield installation urethane. I've never done this before, but I know that shit sticks to everything, so I think that's the way I'm going to go. And then I have an oversized conventional type valve stem with a radial tire. That should get me where I need to be. I kept my film build pretty minimal. Maybe I could go over here. Pretty minimal on the film build. And it's somewhat equally spaced, and obviously these got to be balanced anyways, so I'm not overly concerned about that. I just wanted to make sure that I could do everything I could to make sure that they are not leakers, because there's nothing more that I hate than getting in something and the tire is flat or low or squishy or whatever. So I got these 4 wheels ready to go. Got to blow them off, tack them. I'll hit any spots I missed on the inner parts here, and then hit the outsides. These are going to be green. They're going to be Synergy green. These wheels are going to simply be epoxy. They're going to be black epoxy. The stuff is not really supposed to be out in UV, but this is going on a street rod, a rat rod type car. So if they fade a little bit, it's only going to add to the character, so I'm not worried about that. And if later we decide to hit them black or red or blue or whatever, well then they're already epoxied. Here's my spare, which is pretty rough looking, but it's a spare. And then the 8-inch GM wheels for the back of that street rod. Then over here I've got my menagerie of, let me get out of the light here so it's not blinding you guys. My menagerie of parts, some interior vents, battery hold down, hood springs, pulleys, battery box, all kinds of under hood stuff. This is a cool score from my parts guy. This is a vintage alternator bracket for when you're using headers. The new ones you get now are really chintzy and they're chrome. This is a real deal, like 60s aftermarket bracket for an alternator, for a driver's side mount for a header. Awesome. Scored that. And then got a 4-blade fan, which I'm going to start out using that, and if I have a cooling issue, well, then it'll get updated. My radiator loop, this is a V8 loop. I did have another loop like this, but I found out it was a 6-cylinder loop. Not interested in that. So this is a nice solid one. It does not have the pan in the bottom. Some of these have like a block off pan in the bottom that's mounted to this surface. It doesn't have it. I don't care. The rest of it's nice and solid. It's not going to make any difference to me. If it does, I'll make one, I'll buy one, I'll put it in later, whatever. It's not a big deal to me. So, and then this is actually not for Tessie. This is a 1957 Chevy grill bar, upper grill bar. I thought this was the tie bar that goes with the radiator saddle. It's not, but I had it blasted anyways. I'm going to epoxy it, and I'm going to use this for trade bait to get my tie bar, the upper tie bar that is correct for the 56. So I brought you a couple videos here recently of me spraying. It's not really, I'm not going to do that again. They get kind of long, but just want to show you what I will be spraying. I'll bring another video later. And I do also want to show you what I got in here, my box of goodies. Okay, host of color. I don't know if that's focusing or not. You can see that. There we go. Ice green. Stuff's awesome. I used blue in my Nova that I did. That's gone. And here we got the color. That's the color that the 56 Tessie is going to be, with a white diamond of some sort. I'm going to add that green flake in there. Synergy green. So I'm going to get everything epoxied tonight. I'm not going to try and spray any kind of green in here because I don't want everything else covered with green. So the wheels will be done at a separate batch at a separate time. Just because it's Monday now. My wife's having a rummage sale this weekend, so I gotta be around to help her with kids and get tables moved and all that good stuff that goes along with a rummage sale. Maybe we'll make 15 bucks. I don't know. I'm not a big rummage sale fan, so whatever. But she supports me. I'm gonna support her back. So just want to bring you the little stuff on the wheels about sealing the rivets. If any of you ever had any issues with that or any concerns, I'm gonna try it. I really don't know if it's gonna work or not, but if it doesn't work, worst case scenario, I have to put a set of tubes in it. Big deal. So I do have a couple tires. I have 3 tires. One is my spare for Tessie. I have 2 brand new ones for the 6.5-inch wheels that I'll mount and balance before I get those back to my father-in-law. We're still looking for tires for these big bad boys. We're thinking either 265 or 275 60 15s should be enough to fill that rim. I mean, we could probably go bigger than that. We'd probably go 50s actually. I'm not real good about tire sizing, but I know I've had some vehicles with wide tires on them, and it seems like 50s are really nice and wide. But 15-inch tires, period, are hard to get, and they're getting expensive. A few years ago, it was the 14s that were an issue, but those are actually really hard to find. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing here tonight. I'm going to bring you back later when it's all said and done, show you the finished product. And yeah, there's some pieces yet that I'm not spraying because they're not ready yet. So, but this is the bulk of what I had blasted. So all right. So I'm gonna get busy. I got my gun loaded already. Just gotta hit the fans, crank the radio, and get at it. So we'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching.